Hi, friends. It's me, Keisha, and I am here with another All Tea, All Shade review. Tonight, I will be reviewing Growing Up Hip Hop, Season 6, Episode 8. Tonight's episode was really good, and I have a lot of thoughts and opinions. Opinions. That's all it is an opinion. If you don't agree with me, I don't really care. I'm just here to entertain, here to have fun. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Yes. Okay, anywho. So in tonight's episode, it starts off with us finding out that Sam now has a new hustle. I guess the OnlyFans thing didn't really work out because didn't nobody want to see his slimy ass looking body. So now he's taken to breeding hairless cats to make money. It's always a get quick scheme with this nigga. Apparently you get 7,000 a pop for them ugly ass cats that look just like him. Look like some shit that came out of Egypt's pussy. I don't understand why this nigga just can't go get a job. How about that? Maybe. Just a thought. Oh, got the yards. I'm tired. So yeah, everybody that ordered their book boxes, they'll be going out very soon. Okay, but anywho, enough about that. We're not talking about that today. So Eric goes to over there to their house to see them, or to Pepper's house, should I say? And he tells Sam that he wants him to talk to JoJo. He wants him to make up. And I was like, okay, Eric, I guess that's your position on the show, is to be peacekeeper. I really see that Eric is really trying to step it up this season. They must have told him like, you're gonna have to create some drama, get a storyline or something, because you're really just here taking up space. So he brings up Egypt telling Savannah about Shawn allegedly cheating on Tee Tee. Hold up, this is my bestie calling me. Let me tell her I'm filming. So he brings the subject up, and Egypt says that she didn't mean for it to get around. First of all, you said it on national television, so it didn't just get around to y'all circle. It got around to the whole entire world. You knew exactly what you were doing. Egypt likes to pretend like she's this naive young girl at certain points where she don't understand the things that she's done. And then in other instances, she wants us to believe that she's this grown, can think for herself woman. Girl, which one is it? Because I don't believe neither one of them, goddammit. So Egypt brings up TT taking her venue for their wedding. They keep on talking about how they mentioned to TT that they wanted to get in Jamaica, like she's not Jamaican herself, and that's where her mother lives, so why wouldn't she get married there, first of all? And second of all, you keep on talking like y'all are planning a wedding. I ain't seen you pick out a arrangement, a centerpiece, a rehearsal dinner venue. I ain't seen you pick out nothing. So this wedding that only exists in y'all pea brains, girl, just get somewhere and sit down, little girl. Please have several seats. You irk my soul. Sitting up here looking like Wesley Snipes in the Blade movies with that goddamn box. Girl, you are the man Sam wanted you to be. So Eric believes that Egypt told the rumor on purpose. I mean, we all know that. Anybody that doesn't know that has to be living like on a fucking rock somewhere. So Tyrann visits TT. Really good to see Tyrann. He's always a fresh face. He don't cause no problems. She tells him what Vanessa told her about this, Shawn rumor. And Tyrann is shocked, especially when he finds out that his mama and his little sister was the ones that popped the whole thing off. So he asks her, will she talk to Pepper and Egypt? And TT was like, absolutely not. Like, not happening. Like, you must be smoking dicks. I'm not doing it. Like, don't even fix your mouth to even ask me no stupid shit like that. So TT says that she can't be mad at anyone but the source. She says that, but her actions and her body language show that you are upset with Cree and Savannah and Vanessa. You are upset with them. Your body language says it all. You get really tense and rigid when the subject even comes up. So you are feeling some type of way. And I just need for you to stand in it and own it. Own it. So she says that she's going to confront this rumor at Bree's little event. I don't even know what Bree's event was. All I know is it was crystals and smoke and shit. It was reminding me of the movies Hocus Pocus. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but it looked cute nonetheless. And I think this was like Bree's first time even throwing an event. So Tyrann asks her what's holding her back from getting married, the rumor or COVID. And I don't believe that she answers the question. So it's the day of Bree's party, and Tee Tee tries to serve us a look. She tries to give us a moment, but she failed epically. First of all, she had this black ostrich feather like shawl thing on her shoulders that could have been cute paired with something else, but it was just giving me caw caw. It was giving me the scarecrows from the Wiz. I didn't really know what was happening. Then she had on this white blazer that was ill-fitting. It didn't fit well. The lapels went in. They didn't go out. It was boxy on her. It didn't fit. Then the pants were too long. They gave me Men's Warehouse. They gave me the clearance section at Dillard's or Lord and Taylor. Then, mind you, the suit was white. The suit jacket had like a black piping along the lapel. And like I said, she had on this black ostrich feather shawl thing. And then the shoes were like a pearl color. Like, where did these pearl color shoes come in? It was just a mess. It was just a rickety raggedy mess, child. She tried though. She tried. So Bree is gonna be in she's thinking about being in JoJo's showcase. Now I don't know if she's gonna be rapping, singing, doing her art thing. I don't know, but I can't wait to see it. So Tee Tee tells Bree about everything that's going on with this whole Shawn situation and how Pep and Egypt are lying on her. So Tee Tee in her confessional says, I'm honestly annoyed with Savannah and Cree, but the people who started it need to be held accountable. And I agree with that. But my thing is, why are you upset with Cree and Savannah? They didn't do anything to you. You all are on a reality show. They heard something and they brought it to another. Savannah told it to Cree because she's cool with Cree. She didn't know you. She never really talked to you. So why would she just directly come to you with some tea about your nigga? It would have been weird and awkward, whatever. Cree, however, had been around you several times. She was talking about planning your wedding, but even she didn't feel comfortable enough to come to you because y'all doing business with each other. Y'all just getting to know each other. It would have been awkward once again. So the only reason why Cree told Vanessa is because she's somebody that you know and that you've built a relationship with and that you somewhat trust, I guess. But I wouldn't, if it was me, if I was Tee Tee, I wouldn't even be thinking about them. I would have been like, okay, thanks for telling me, you know what I'm saying? Because they could have just talked about your ass all season and didn't come tell your ass shit and had you looking crazy. So I'm not really understanding why she's annoyed with Cree and Savannah in the first place. It's really baffling to me. I don't really understand that whole situation. And then she's even, we'll talk about that in a second. So, Egypt and Sam go to see Treach at the studio, and he and her singing some kids bop ass song. I was like, I guess Treach, he's still cute, but I don't like them thingity things hanging from his chin and shit. So he tells her what's going on. He asks Egypt what's going on with her in this whole Tee Tee situation. And Egypt breaks it down or whatever, but she makes all these excuses about all the things that Tee Tee has done to her and this, that, and the third. So he tells her that they need to talk. Like, y'all family at the end of the day. Y'all was more than cousins. Y'all were sisters. Egypt in her confessional says, I regret telling the cheating rumor to Savannah. I could have kept it in the family, and I know if my dad finds out, he'll be disappointed in me. Oh, you think? And girl, your ass ain't fucking regretting what you did. You just don't want your daddy to be looking at your ass sideways. You're just like your goddamn mammy. So Vanessa, Denise, and JoJo arrive at Bree's party. Vanessa tells Tee Tee, she was like, I ain't heard from you. I ain't talked to you. I know you mad at me or whatever, because it ain't like you to not call me. And Tee Tee doesn't dispute it, unless they cut it out and it was just something that we didn't see, but she didn't dispute it. And once again, I'm like, why are you upset with Vanessa? See, this is the thing why you can't tell motherfuckers, like I said to y'all, you cannot tell people about their nigga or about their kids, because They gonna always find a way to make you the problem, even though you ain't did nothing, you ain't said nothing, you just telling them some information that they need to know. And now Vanessa is also in the hot seat when she didn't do anything but come to you like a friend and tell you what's going on. Now, it would have been a different situation. You would have had a right to be mad at Vanessa if she knew about this shit and just never told your ass. That would be fake. So I'm really not understanding where Tee Tee is coming from being upset with everybody except for Peppa and Egypt. Those are the only two people you need to have an issue with. But you know, on the show, I guess to make herself look good or whatever, she keeps on saying, I only have an issue with them. But then you sit up here and say in your confessions, I'm annoyed by Cree and Savannah. And then when Vanessa says, I know you're upset with me, you don't dispute it. Like, so girl, which one is it? Ain't nobody got time to be trying to read your mind. Ain't nobody Miss Chloe, Cleo, whatever that lady name was. So where was I at? Vanessa asked Tee Tee, is Cree still gonna do her wedding? And she was like, no, I don't think so. Once again, why ain't she gonna do your wedding now? Why? If you don't have an issue with her, why is she not going to plan your wedding now? See, like, girl, have several. Like, that's some silly little girl shit to me. Like, be a grown woman about your shit. Like, they didn't do nothing to you. So Cree and Savannah arrive. They sit down with Tee Tee and them, and Savannah asks Tee Tee, is she good? And she was like, yeah, why? And Savannah was like, you know, because the last time I saw Egypt, she said y'all hadn't talked, y'all was on some spiteful shit or whatever. And so Tee Tee was like, you know, I don't really know nothing about that, but Tyrann is my cousin. Like, basically, that's the only person I claim. I'm over it. And so Cree is sitting next to Tee Tee and was like, is it just with her or are you still cool with your aunt? Just making conversation, asking her a question. Tee Tee has like she's sitting this way and Cree is like sitting behind her. And so Tee Tee says, this is my talk show jacket, you know. And Vanessa's like, yeah, that's your talk show jacket. Like, she just glossed over what Cree had asked her and just didn't respond and just went on to something else. Which, if I was Cree, I would have been looking like, the fuck? Like, bitch, I know you just heard me. Like, if you didn't want to answer the question, you just simply say, I don't really want to talk about it. Just don't ignore me. And then your back is to me, so that's even more disrespectful. So, yeah, I would have been feeling like, oh, so she do feel some type of way. Like, she do got an attitude with me. Like, I would have been put off guard, too, as well. So, Cree was like, so that's a no, you're not cool with your aunt? And Tee Tee was like, I'm not having this conversation. That's what I'm actively saying. Like, and so Tee Tee then gets up to go get something to drink, and she says to Savannah as she walks off, like, I'm gonna have to get to know you. And she was like, okay, we can know each other. Like, all right. So Cree is now mad. She was like, I don't like that. I give everybody respect around here, and that's disrespectful. I, too, would have been feeling some type of way because you felt the energy off of Tee Tee that she don't like them. She's coupled them in with this whole Egypt and Peppa situation, and it's not fair to them. It's not fair to those three young ladies. It's really not, in my opinion. So, Savannah in her confessional says, me and Cree didn't start this rumor, so Tee Tee needs to get over her attitude, and I agree. So back at the studio, Treach asks Sam what's going on with him and JoJo, and he tells him everything that happened, and Sam tells him that, JoJo said he had Twist's back and they little beef, this, that, and the third. So Treach was like, the Simmons are our family at the end of the day. Like, we're not going to have this. Like, they married me and Peppa, like, when we got married. Like, we're not going to have no beef with them. So Sam was like, I cannot like him for disrespecting me, but I just heard he's offering Egypt to be a part of a showcase and he don't want me involved. And Tress was like, you got to know how to step back and not take things personal. And I was like, duh. Like, what was 1 + 1? Like, what? It ain't got shit to do with you. The fact that he don't want you to be a part of this showcase. Like, and y'all don't fuck with each other. So why would you be feeling some type of way? It don't make sense. Like, stop acting like a fucking child. Like, you always got to be attached to everything fucking Egypt do. But when it comes to time for you to perform, she can't be nowhere around. And I don't understand why her little dumb ditzy ass don't realize that. So Sam was like, me and JoJo will talk. So Treach asked to speak to Sam alone. And he acting like he all nervous, but we really know he ain't nervous for real. So back at the party, Boogie arrives and Bree basically on some like, what is he doing here? Like last time I saw him, we was getting into it on the on the sidewalk. Like, why is he here? So Shawn and Tyrann arrive. Briana comes out with drinks and doesn't speak to Boogie. She don't know why he's there. She doesn't acknowledge him. And Boogie's like, I already know once you get on her bad side, that's how she gonna do you. But I ain't gonna be tolerating that for too much longer. And I was like, well, what did you really expect from her? You came to this girl party and y'all not fucking with each other right now. Like, I don't understand people. So, Briana tells JoJo that she is going to do the showcase, and he's very excited about it. I really liked Briana this episode. She was light, she was airy, she was fun, she was funny, until it wasn't, because she did have a moment there where I was like, what in the hell is going on here? But overall, I liked Briana this episode. I wish we got more of this side of her, the playful, energetic, happy, smiley side of Briana. So, back at the studio, Treach says to Sam, do me a solid and talk to JoJo. Sam in his confessional says, personally, I was going to slap JoJo the next time I saw him, but out of respect for Treach, I'm going to talk to him. Boy, you weren't going to do nothing. Boy, have several motherfucking seats. Okay. Boy, ugh. So, back at the party, everyone is sitting down at the table, and Bree makes her speech or whatever, basically confirming that she's not a bad person and that details everything she's been through, for being kidnapped or stabbed, and that's the reason why she's always on guard when it comes to people and ready to pop off. And I just want to know who said that she wasn't a pleasant person to be around. Who? Because that still hasn't been addressed. Like, who said this? Like, what? Because this was the whole point of this event is for her to confront whoever said this about her, but we still don't know who said it, so I'm confused. So everybody just kind of sitting there looking crazy in the face, very uncomfortable. And then she goes on to say, kiss my ass because I'm not gonna change. And everybody's sitting there looking like, okay, like, who you talking to? But all right. It was just very weird. It was like obviously some things edited and chopped and screwed. So I'm gonna have to ask Cree about like, who is she talking about? Because I am so confused. So when she says that, Eric's wife Aaliyah cracks up laughing or whatever, and I was even shocked that her hating ass was there, because you don't even like Briana. Why are you there, ma'am? And why is your hair still not done? We're gonna address that in a second too. So Tee Tee and Shawn then do their speech. And Shawn says, I need to address the elephant in the room if you don't mind. Savannah was like, elephant where? Or whatever. So she and Aaliyah crack up laughing while Shawn and Tee Tee looking at them like, the fuck is y'all laughing at? Like, what the fuck is so funny? They're already very annoyed with them. So Savannah in her confession was like, were they calling me an elephant? She thinks they're talking about her, but I was like, girl, your young ass don't even know this like analogy. They're just talking about the rumor. They're not talking about specifically you, but okay. So Shawn was like, there's a rumor going around about me cheating on Tahira, that this is nothing new to us. Now that this is nothing new to us sent me, because I was like, is it true or is it not true? It seems like it is true. And like I said, it's something that happened and they're working to get over it. Tee Tee was like, we don't have to go that deep. And that also confirmed to me that like something happened. So Shawn was like, we're in love. There's nothing to it. JoJo was like, the rumor, to clarify. And Tee Tee was like, yeah. So Tee Tee was like, I consider everyone here friends. And Cree rolls her eyes like, girl, you don't consider everybody here your friend, which is the truth. So Tee Tee was like, I will just ask that it's not continued and that you don't perpetuate it if y'all really feel the need to. Godspeed. That was dedicated to Cree and Savannah. And it wasn't like they were maliciously going around telling your business. They were just trying to make sure your ass found out. Like, I hope she realizes how dumb she looks and she apologizes to them, because she deserves to give all three of them an apology. Yeah, I didn't like that part of the speech. She could have kept that. So Savannah was like, I don't give a fuck. I could care less, Because I, too, would have been feeling some type of way because you addressing me without saying my name. Like, say what it is, bitch. God damn it. So Savannah, her confession was like, I feel like she was addressing us, but we got a name. So Eric and his confession was like, I think the rumor was true personally. His fake ass, he's so goddamn fake and been making these little sly sideways comments about the whole situation. It's like he low-key taking glee out of the fact that Shawn is supposedly cheating on Tee Tee. I think it's because he still like her, and maybe he don't like the fact that she didn't ever want to holler at him, so he looking like, aha, that's why that nigga over here cheating on you. You could have been with me. I got money now. Like, if that's what it was. Like, it's really something there, and we're going to get into that in a second. So Eric then says, Tyrann, how do you feel about the announcement considering it was about your mother? Tee Tee was like, careful about what you say. So Savannah says to Tee Tee, what is being said about me? Because I didn't do nothing. I just heard it with my ears. Like, so Eric was like, we don't know that. And I'm looking like, she ain't talking to you. Why are you talking? Like, she's addressing Tee Tee. Last I checked, your name was Eric. A little easy. Nobody's talking to you, sir. You have nothing to do with this. What are you doing? I don't know if he was drunk, he was high. I don't know what the hell he was on, but he was tripping. He was acting like a straight biatch. So Savannah was like, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. So Eric's wife, Aaliyah, gonna say, Eric, just stay out of it. And I was like, exactly. Like, why are you in female business anyway? Why are you in this woman's conversation? So Eric was like, she didn't say about your name, though. Savannah was like, I'm talking to her. I want you to answer the question. Once again, why are you involving yourself in this situation? So Cree in her confession was like, I don't think Eric is used to women outside of his household telling him to shut up. I'm not talking to you. And it's obvious. It's obvious. So Eric was like, did you just say that she said it? Tee Tee was like, I didn't say it today, but at some point I probably did say it because that's how it got passed on. So Savannah was like, I'm trying to figure out just why, because I ain't in it. Like, I ain't do nothing. I just passed along the message, basically. You know what I'm saying? She could have just left it as it was, left it as, she said this to me in the studio and just left it at that. But we're on a reality television show, bitch, where telephone is the name of the game of this damn show. Any reality show. We have to create drama. So you knew what you signed up for. So I don't understand, once again, why she's mad at them. So, Eric, once again, jumps in like he her nigga. Shawn, where is Shawn at? Because Shawn ain't sitting there saying a damn thing. I'm like, if her husband, her fiance ain't even saying nothing, why are you and your wife telling you to shut the hell up and you steady yapping? So Eric was like, that don't make sense right there. Savannah was like, what the fuck you mean it don't make sense? Aaliyah was like, Eric, baby. He was like, I don't give a fuck. No motherfucker about to talk to me like I'm stupid. That's what's not gonna happen. I'm a man, period. I don't give a fuck about you being a man, bitch. I'm a woman. And what the fuck that mean? But you're a man, but you're getting in a conversation between two women. Make it make sense, girlfriend. You sassy bitch, you. Girl, bye. So Eric in his confession was like, after talking to Savannah at Twist Party, she comes across like it's all about the money and ain't no respect that comes with that. I can see where you're going with that, because girls like that it is a turnoff. You know what I'm saying? To some people, for women to be just all about money, this, that, and the third. But if it's not affecting you in your life, if she ain't harming you, if she ain't doing shit to you, then why do you care? She's a little girl still trying to figure out who the fuck she is and navigate herself. I was used to be about stupid shit like that, but we all have to grow up and go through shit. Let her be young and dumb. Ooh-wee, you're a grown-ass man. Why do you care? But why he cares is because that triggers something in him. It triggers something in him because it goes back to, like I said, this whole Tee Tee situation with him taking glee about Shawn allegedly cheating on her. And I feel like he feels like Tee Tee is also one of the girls that go for men with money. And she's made that known. And we all know Eric didn't have none up until this season. Let's just keep it honest. And he now got a little coin. He feeling better about himself. And he looking like, see, you would have fucked with me if I had money. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's cheated on his wife and got all these fucking kids or whatever. But it's a situation with him where he feel like I guess he didn't feel good enough because he didn't have money. And then here comes Savannah talking about that money shit too. So he looking at her sideways. It was more about him than it was about her. Eric then says, for somebody to tell me to shut up and I don't know what's going on, I'm a motherfucking man that's making more than a fucking Gucci store or anything. See, what they have to do with anything? See, he told on himself with that line, I'm making more than a fucking Gucci store. Ooh, wee, little nigga, you finally getting the coin. Ooh, like, that didn't have nothing to do with the conversation. Like I said, that nigga is butt hurt. Somebody hurt his feelings. I don't know if it was TT or some other bitch in the past that he wanted that didn't want to fuck with him because he ain't had no paper. But that shit really was bothering that man. And I'm just like, congratulations. So excited for you that you got a popping business, sir. But have several. Please have several, because you still walking around looking like you get all of your clothes from the swap meet, sir. You still walking around here trying to dress like your daddy back in the late 80s. You got your whole wife on this show and her hair ain't never done. Her hair is always slicked back into a ponytail that she did in the bathroom with some pink oil moisturizer, sir. So I need for you to shut up about all this money you got when you don't even afford, or you can't afford, or you just refuse to get your wife hair done. Boy, sit down somewhere with them creased ass jeans. You still putting starch on your pants. Boy, sit down somewhere with your country ass girl. So Savannah was like, it's not about you. Fuck you talking about. Eric still going off about being a man. Rah, rah, rah. So Savannah was like, anyways, like I was saying, did you say something about me? Eric still talking. So Savannah was like, I get jiggy with anybody. What happened? I don't even play like that. 1 second. So she get on the phone and go call her daddy. And I was like, now, Savannah, you need to go have several seats too, because you want to be disrespectful to your father when it's convenient for you, and then when it's convenient for you, when you need backup, you gonna go run into your daddy. But I thought you don't play about niggas. Girl, like, which one is it? Like, girl, sit down somewhere. But Savannah is a little girl. She got a lot of growing up to do. Like I told y'all from day one, I didn't like her when she was on Love and Hip Hop. She didn't annoy me that much at first on here, but now she's just doing, with this situation with her calling her daddy, I just like, girl, have several. Sit down somewhere. Please have several. But like I said, I did agree with her with the energy that she was giving to TT. So, Savannah goes inside to call Stevie J, and I'm like, what you call Stevie J for? He can't fight. Girl, did you not see the episode where him and Scrappy was in them bushes? Jocelyn beat him up. Girl, sit down. So, Aaliyah goes over to Eric and was like, the way you went about it, I don't think it was that serious. Like, even she know her nigga was tripping. Look, this how much she knew her nigga was tripping. When Savannah got up to go in the house and call Stevie, I had just so happened to pause the TV. This is exactly how Aaliyah's face, Eric's wife, was looking when Savannah got up from the table. Y'all look at her face. Hold up. Can y'all see it? I don't know if the light too bright. She was looking like, hold up, shit, I want y'all to see it. Look at her face, y'all. She was looking like, oh shit. Like, your wife got a whole baseball cap on. Girl, have several. So let me find my space. Savannah in the house, and Bree was like, telling her, don't call her daddy, because this is my shit. I don't need none of that. Savannah was like, he better watch his fucking mouth. So Eric was like, I don't care what you say, baby. Like, I ain't gonna let nobody talk to me that way. And then in his confession, he was like, Savannah can sit there and act like a gold digger, but as far as this OG, you not gonna disrespect me. Boy, you ain't no fucking OG. Boy, have several seats. So Savannah comes back outside, and she says to TT, did you say my name is something that had nothing to do with me? TT was like, we just need to bring it down a little bit. Like, girl, I don't know who you think you talking to. So when she says that, Savannah look at her like, bitch, who the fuck you talking to? Creed kind of like roll her eyes on the slide, and TT catches it. She was like, was that a face? And so Creed was like, what? She was like, is that a face? And so Creed was like, girl, if I wanted to give you a face, you would know. So Cree in her confession was like, I don't know if TT was upset because her suit wasn't fitting. That was a good one, Cree. That was funny as shit. And she was like, I don't know if she was, if she's scared to say something to me. I don't really know. But Cree, I will say you should have owned up to it in that part, because you did roll your eyes and you was feeling some type of way. You should have just told her, like, bitch, I don't like your energy right now, and how you low-key blaming us and grouping us into this shit, and we ain't do shit to you. So TT was like, I heard it was told to you, then it was passed or whatever. I'm not upset about that. I'm upset at who it's coming from. Savannah was like, I just want to make sure you know who it's coming from, though. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And TT was like, I'm not mad at anyone. And I'm like, girl, you are though. Like, you're not keeping it a buck. Like, ugh. So JoJo then asked Shawn how the wedding plans are going. And Shawn says that COVID is messing everything up. You know, he trying to save face. So then everybody does a toast. And then JoJo asks Tee Tee what's going on with the wedding. She was like, you know, it not will likely be anytime soon that we'll be having a wedding. So everybody's disappointed because they're not going to Jamaica. I was like, y'all can still go to Jamaica? Shit, the fuck? So Savannah in her confession was like, if the wedding is off because of what I told Creed, then I feel super bad about it. But I was like, I wouldn't even feel bad about it because you didn't do anything. It's obvious that the shit was true, and now she's embarrassed because the shit done got out. Because if it wasn't true, why are you letting it have so much energy and hold over your life? Like, now you're postponing your wedding because of this lie? That doesn't make any sense. I feel like the shit happened. They was working through it. Then when Tee Tee and them exposed it on the show, it brought up all these old wounds and maybe insecurities and maybe fear about, is it going to happen again? And Tee Tee is just spiraling. I really feel like she just spiraling at this point. So yeah, that was my review on Growing Up Hip Hop. Let me know what you thought about tonight's episode. Did you agree with Tee Tee? Are you on Tee Tee's side? Do you see where Cree and Savannah are coming from? Well, how did you feel about Eric and the way he behaved tonight? Let's talk down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video.